Historical writings speak of the prophet who was once sighted on earth. She walked on small legs and wore a bright blue cloak. Her eyes possessed the light of 1,000 suns, which could blind every man who dared to look at them. One day, after the prophet's long journey through the burning deserts, she finally encountered what she was looking for, a mighty and ancient rock that guarded the lands through which the prophet traveled. The prophet began to climb it, step by step, and very slowly she managed to reach the top. And as soon as she was as high as the highest mountain, she spoke these words. The sound traveled around the world, and just like that, leaders shook their hands, soldiers put down their weapons, and world poverty had finally been solved. Gawr Gura is as of this moment the biggest VTuber in the world. The popularity growth following her debut is absolutely insane. Like, look at this! What the f is this? You, who is watching this video, definitely know who Gawr Gura is, and I assume that you are a fan of hers as well. And if I were to ask you, why do you like Gawr Gura? Why do you continue watching her? Write your answer in the comments. I'm interested to know your spontaneous thoughts regarding these questions. Once this analysis is over, you can then compare your newly received knowledge with your immediate reply. See if it still stands. If your answer is that you watch her because she is cute, because she is friendly, or because seeing her acting dumb is funny, then you're merely scratching the surface of the question. I know this might seem strange. What more reasons could there be to watch a content creator? In the case of a VTuber, there are many more reasons as to why you like them. Many more than you could ever imagine. In this third episode of my VTuber analysis series, I will be analyzing Gawr Gura and answer the question, why is she so extremely popular? Like before, we will be going as deep as Gura can swim, from her design all the way to her personality. Gura's color scheme is very simple. She only uses three main colors: blue, white and red. If you notice, Gura's skin color is quite light, even for an anime character. This porcelain tone highlights Gura's very young appearance. All these colors have a certain meaning that have been chosen with a certain goal in mind. Gura's character designer wanted the viewers to think and feel a certain way about her. That is why they have chosen these colors. Let me explain. Blue is the most universally appealing color because of its non-polarizing characteristics. Have you ever met somebody who doesn't like the color blue? If you said yes, then they are probably an alien. Blue is calming and we feel a sensation of peace when looking at it. It invokes in us the feeling of trust, reliability and honesty. This color is also the color of order, which strengthens the aforementioned feeling of trust and relaxation. Because of this, we feel confident and safe whenever we look at this color. Since blue is the main color present in Gura's design, this is the main feeling that us, the viewers, get when looking at her for the first time. As such, the viewers know that they can always expect a relaxing time with Gura in her streams. Next color on the line is white. White is another very calming and peaceful color, but most importantly, it's the color of purity and innocence, which is intentionally connected to Gura's young appearance. White is Gura's secondary color, which is used to make the main color blue stand out. If we inspect Gura's color value by laying a black and white filter over her, we can see the white in full action. Suddenly, the blue seems much stronger, doesn't it? That's the white putting the blue under the spotlight. Last but not least, the red. The red is in this case a highlight color. It's basically the cherry on top. Red is the opposite of blue. Red is extremely stimulating. It's used to represent strong emotions. By using it in Gura's design, her designer wanted to create a strong contrast between the main color blue and a highlight color red. Look how she'd look with green instead, blue, or even just white. It's a great difference, isn't it? Furthermore, by using this trick, Gura's designer made her character look much more attractive to our eyes, which as a result makes her appearance more memorable. In character design, there is this special strategy that lets us confirm if a design is good or bad. If you can minimalize a character by only using their colors as rectangles and still recognize who they are, then they have a good character design. Let's do the same thing with Gura. See, it's her, isn't it? Gawr Gura has relatively short hair and she uses an oversized hoodie, cloak, pajama thing. Throughout Gura's whole attire, we can see the theme of fish bones and also some stitches, which suggests that Gura herself sews some parts of her clothes together, like this part of her shark tail. Even though she does claim think that her tail is genuine. Her trident is obviously a reference to the lost city of Atlantis, from where she came. Did you notice that Gura only has white highlights on the front and lower side of her model? Do you know why? It's time for biology class with Professor Strano. Please take a seat, my dear students. Do you know how sharks swim? That's right, they swim with their back fins pointing at the ocean depths, so that they can get a nice tan. Those bellies are in desperate need of it. I mean, would you want to look as pale as a vampire Marie Antoinette? With head, of course. In case you truly agreed with what I just said, then please leave the classroom. You are doomed. Of course, this is not how sharks swim. This is how sharks swim, you absolute buffoon. Now, sharks swim with their white bellies facing the bottom of the ocean to trick their prey. If their prey is swimming below them and happens to look up, the shark will be practically invisible to them because their white bellies blend into the ocean's surface where light hits. And if the prey is swimming above the shark and looks down, again the shark will be completely invisible because its dark back will blend into the dark ocean depths. There you go, the more you know. And speaking of the ocean, it's said that the eyes are the windows of one's soul. So let's inspect Gura's eyes, shall we? You would expect that Gura's eyes would only show the emptiness that's inside her head, but that's not quite the case. See these patterns of lighter spots in her eyes? These are meant to represent ocean waves, or just the ocean surface in general. Ever noticed that Gura has a very unique hairstyle? It's pointy like horns that grow sideways. Ever asked why? Believe it or not, every element in a good character design has a purpose. If it doesn't, then it looks weird and out of place. You don't get that feeling when you look at Gura's hair, do you? That would mean that it serves a certain purpose as well, wouldn't it? I scratched my head a lot on this one. It took me some time to understand, and by the time I finally did so, I was already bald. And then it hit me. A poo-poo that a seagull had just let fall while flying above me hit my bald head. Yes, I was outside thinking about this very important matter. But oh boy, call me Aeschylus, because my eyes were opened that moment and so was my head. Let me put it this way. You have come back from a swim in the ocean and lied down on your towel to dry. While your body may become nicely seasoned, something different happened to your hair. It suddenly became spiky, too dry and perhaps crispy even. When that happens, that's the salt's fault. Gura's hair seems to be quite spiky as well and falls under the characteristics I just explained. This means that her hair always has at least a bit of salt from her swims in the oceans. This just strengthens the idea that Gura is indeed an ocean creature. But we still need to answer the big question about her design. Why isn't Gura Boing Boing? Why doesn't she have big boba? Where are her big mummy milkers, badongadonks, calcium shooters, protein, fat and carbohydrate carbonates? Gura explains that she is this way because of hydrodynamics, which, I can't lie, it's a pretty good comeback. And something that we have never heard before. Hey, psst, you. Yes, you. Are you enjoying the video so far? If so, leave a like and subscribe to let me know. I really like you guys' feedback. It's really important to me so that I can make better stuff for you in the future. So thanks again for liking and subscribing. Back to the video. Now heed my words, dear students. If a waifu great looks she has, but her personality poo-poo it is, then for a short time the horny prevail it will. But if a waifu great personality she possesses, then the soul lead to the heart it shall. What I mean is, a character design may be fantastic, but if the personality sucks, we won't stick with them for too long. It is the character's personality that will turn a character into a waifu we must protect, and in this case, not loot. But then again, I am a lolly appreciator, so maybe this rule does not apply to a degenerate like me. So, let's start analyzing Gawr Gura's personality, shall we? We all know that thing in anime, when an anime girl slightly tilts her head, sticks her tongue out and makes a weird gesture with her hand. No, not that. this. This is known as the silly me gesture. You see this when an anime character does something silly and kinda makes fun of themselves this way. This embodies the reputation that Gura has received throughout her career as a VTuber. Gura is known for her more foolish side. She can't solve basic math problems, fails to pronounce and spell words correctly, has no sense of direction, and she can't even remember how old she is. Which, let's be honest, nowadays the line between our spiritual and our physical age is getting more and more visible. I mean, I'm supposed to have a young body, yet I'm as depressed as a 300-year-old man. This foolish or childish side of one's character is not something new. We have seen it many times before in anime, but Gawr Gura goes to the very extreme of this trope, achieving levels of stupidity that we have never thought were possible. Let me give you an example. I am lazy regarding food. For the past months, I have survived on only pasta, ham and cheese. But if I'm lazy, then Gura is bloody insane. She often forgets about the food that she has in her home until it finally starts to rot. That's why she eats only baby food, because she doesn't need to worry about cooking it or chewing on it. I wanted to make an experiment, so I abducted a child. I politely asked for the help of a child in the street. I showed them, for comparison, a Chiara, a Kali and a Gura stream. What followed in my social experiment was interesting. This child seemed quite interested in all three characters. However, it lost interest in Kali and Chiara after some time. By the end of my experiment, the child was fully focused on Gura alone. I abducted some more I asked for the help of other children and the results were practically the same. This experiment proves that even a complete normie can enjoy Gura. Gura is very easy to watch. Even if you have never heard of VTubers before, you can enjoy a Gura stream pretty easily. You could start watching at any time during one of her streams and still get a good idea of what's going on, while enjoying the rest of the stream without having no idea of what happened before. However, even though Gura has always something that she can offer to the normie viewers, she also has a lot of hidden gems for those individuals who desire a more sophisticated kind of stream. Gura knows about memes and knows how to use them in her advantage. By purposely doing or saying something meme-worthy on stream, she has full control over the power of memes. And memes are powerful. People will clip or will make a meme of what they see Gura intentionally do and will share them around the internet, effectively serving as free advertisement for Gura. Suddenly I made her sound really evil. The first thing that she ever said on stream was such an inspirational quote. How could someone be this enlightened? We are entering a new era of philosophy, guys. We are seeing history being made. Socrates wished he could be this influential. Now I know that a lot of you guys call Gura cute and believe that her cute factor is a huge part of her appeal. However, cute is an incredibly broad term. There is not a single VTuber fan who doesn't call the VTubers they watch cute. Gura is cute. Kali is cute, Iron Mouse is cute, yet they all are different types of cute. You see where I'm going with this? I for one do not believe that the term cute really exists, since so many people have a different understanding of it. That's why I won't be going into this whole cute thing. So, in conclusion, Gura is both a normie and a more cultured VTuber. Her simple personality, simple way of talking, and simple content is what makes her so easy to watch. You don't need to be a die-hard VTuber fan to enjoy a Gawr Gura stream, which is why she appeals to so many people and consequently was able to grow so much over her first year on YouTube. Unlike, for example, Kali, who has an inclination towards rap-related content, or Chiara, who is very energetic in all her streams, Gura is calm and her content offers a nice and relaxing time to her viewers. If you want to introduce someone to VTubers, I believe that Gura VTuber is the one who can fill that role the best. Her streams are light-hearted, easy to digest, and not packed with too much information for both new and long-time viewers. That is why we find her streams to be so relaxing. Unlike other VTubers who I have analyzed in this series, like Nyaners and Ironmouse, there is no contrast in Gura's character. What you see is what you get. You see an innocent VTuber surrounded by calming colors, and you get an innocent and calming stream. There are no unexpected surprises in Gura's stream that would go completely against her character. Thus, the question why we like Gawr Gura so much is answered. If you like this VTuber analysis video, I have two more that you'll surely like. Just like I did in this video, I also analyzed Nyaners and Ironmouse in the past. Just click on the video that's appearing right now on your screen. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to let me know that you want to see more. Is there any VTuber you'd like me to analyze in the future? Just tell me about that in the comments and I'll surely reply. I also have a Twitter where I'm always active. I'll leave the link down in the description. If you are still here, then you are a true homie and probably an old subscriber. A special and huge thanks to all of you for subscribing and sticking until the absolute end of the video. Well, that's all for now. Bye bye!